Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kyle Kuzma.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
So the net starting 5. We've got Irving, Bembry out there with Edwards. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Irving looking over the floor. Six on the shot clock. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Now, here's Gafford. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Here he goes. Goes up the baseline. Another shot. And it's Gafford laying it in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Bucket is good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Irving, good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden against Dinwiddie. Stripped away. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. Irving's got 8.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
It's Harden with the drive, and the rejection by Gafford.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Dinwiddie, with some big shoes to fill, steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Irving. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, cannot agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And he can't hit the second. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Here's Gafford. Brooklyn with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Harden missing his last shot. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
From the Wizards, they're shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Now, here's Gafford. Guarded closely. And a missed layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Irving can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Dinwiddie finds Gafford. Edwards against Beal. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The shot's good. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Kuzma. Can they get it? And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's Beal after the basket by Brooklyn. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Dinwiddie. No good. That would have tied it.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
In the corner, Irving with it. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal taking his time here. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Nets leading by 3. Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Pass to Harden. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
For Washington, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Abdia's checked in for Beal. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Edwards. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here's Mills. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. To the middle, here's Griffin. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Holiday, the pass to Harrell. Caldwell Pope outside. Now Harrell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Now here's Mills. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Avdia with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Left side, Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Irving against Bryant. Aldridge. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Caldwell Pope passes to Bryant. And it's it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. There's the three. Mills can't hit. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Pass to Griffin. He can't hit that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Caldwell Pope with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Bryant passes to Harrell. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. That one, no good.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found the angles to finish.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
The pass to Mills. Back to Irving. .116 left in the first quarter. Aldridge left side. Ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Caldwell Pope finds Harrell. Great D that time from Griffin. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Irving against Bryant. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Washington making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Bryant. And Kispert subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Brooklyn, Millsap comes in for Blake Griffin. And Thomas subbed in for Bemper. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Irving. Kispert kicks to Avdia. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Nets ball.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards.
For your Wizards, Thomas Bertan.
Outside Irving. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside Thomas. Shoots over Avdia. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Thomas is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Irving in a two-guard. Outside Holiday, pass to Kispert from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Mills. Back to Aldridge. And he lays it straight in. And the Nets lead by 1. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. 30 dimes in one game. That is just amazing. 1, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin. Over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Kispert, and the shot is long. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Irving, the tray. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. 11 feet away. The shot. And again, Washington no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first points of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. It's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is Holiday. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Bertans, the pass to Avdia. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 21.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Aldridge finds Mills. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hachimura. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Bertans passes to Holiday. Hachimura with it. Millsap covering. Back to Holiday. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. Beal comes in for Kispert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Aaron Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Edwards comes in for Irving. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. Now here's Thomas. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bertens.
Daniel Gafford.
Here's Hachimura, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
The three from Harden. And that one is off. And it's Washington the other way. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. Millsap's against Gafford. Can they get it? Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Gafford's got his third bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Harden. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That three off the mark. Nets leading by 9. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Millsap. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's Beal with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
The first free throw is good.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And Washington making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Bembry's checked in for the Nets. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Nets on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Harden against Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And Washington making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Here's Beal. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Pass to Thomas. Over Beal. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 11. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Beal for 3. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Thomas passes to Harden. And it's good. 2 points. Harden's got 8 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
James Harden. That's his first personal foul.
The Wizards have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Line for the Wizards, Spencer Dinwiddie. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And he sinks the second. Nets leading by 10. Thomas with the ball. Now the pass to Edwards. Dishes to Harden. There's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
From deep, Harden hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Passes to Harden. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Beal. Harrell dishes to Dinwiddie. Kuzma outside. Pass to Harrell. From 17 feet out, it's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Bradley Beal.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Harden against Harrell. A floater, and Harden lays it in. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W. Outside, Beal. Pass to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Harrell. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And this
foul.
is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin. Shooting 1.
And Griffin no good on that one.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. .29 seconds left in the first half. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. It's a 13-point game. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 9. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside of that.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same. And that'll.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Harden scanning the floor. Wants to get it to Irving and does.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so Irving nails both of them. And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 9 points. Harden against Dinwiddie. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Wizards basketball.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And that one, good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Claxton the pass to Harden. Edwards looking it over. The pass to Bembry. 3 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. They get it back. They shoot again. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Gafford misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Edwards passes to Claxton. Harden against Dinwiddie. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Beal the pass to Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. Bembry with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Beal. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Harden kicks to Irving. Into the lane. That one falls. Irving's got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Beal. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. So for the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Edwards. Here's Holiday. Outside, Beal. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Irving passes to Claxton. He dishes it to Harden. It doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Outside Irving. It's Harden with the drive. And the layup falls.
James Harden.
Harden's got 17 now.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And Holiday kicks to Bertans, passes it to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Avdia off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden outside. Here's the floater. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Holiday. Outside Beal. Harden against Holiday to the inside. No good that time. Nice D from Aldridge. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Bembry. Inside. Here's Claxton. Bank shot. No good. Wizards have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Bertans, the pass to Beal. Outside Holiday. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Nets lead by 9.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
The pass to Aldridge. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Outside Holiday. High arcing shot. No good there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Holiday, the pass to Kuzma. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Nets leading by 11. Here's Irving. Good. Irving's got 29 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So for the Wizards, Ryan is checked in for Bertans. Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Bradley Beal. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Bryant looking over the floor. Back to Holiday. To end the cold streak. No good off the front iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Avdiya. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered closely. Back to Holiday. Bryant against Griffin. A baseline J. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Irving's shot is good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Washington calls timeout. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Kispert. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. And he drives in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Holiday's got 6.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Mills finds Millsap. And he banks in the layup. Millsap's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to Kispert. 1:31 left in the 3rd. And it's in there.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Griffin. Bryant with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Holiday, here we go. That one goes in. He's got 8. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. Passes to Millsap. Down low. And Griffin scores. The assist by Millsap.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. Irving against Holiday. Now Millsap. He has 6. Here's Mills, and it's sent back by Bryant. Releases from 15. Kispert, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Mills. Drops in the layup for 2. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Holiday with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Edwards. Then there's Irving, and it's Mills, and it's Bembry in at the three, the small forward. Inside, here's Dinwiddie. Missed inside. Nets leading by 17. Bembry kicks to Mills. Pass to Irving. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Wizards shooting around 41% on the night. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Dinwiddie right side. And the shot goes in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And that one falls for Irving. Bradley Beal's checked in for Hachimura. He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards trail by 17. Outside, Beal. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Edwards. The Nets on offense. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Mills passes to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beal finds Caldwell Pope. Brooklyn with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Irving passes to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Great D that time from Beal.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
He entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
Griffin. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Edwards dishes to Mills. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin looking around. Irving drives in. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 38 points.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Gafford kicks to Beal. Good, nice job down low.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Irving passes to Griffin. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Bembry. To the middle. Here's Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 40 points.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Beal. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Mills from the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Patty Mills. Here's Dinwiddie. Beal trying to break loose. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Irving. And the pass to Harden. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Mr. Do-It-All coming away with the assist there. I mean, Harden making sure to keep his teammates involved in the offense.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's an 18-point game. Dinwiddie finds Kuzma. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Irving against Beal. Deft touch on the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Passes it to Beal. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the inside, trying to get open is Irving. Edwards, that's good.
Kyrie Irving.
And the Nets lead by 20.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Dinwiddie wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Dinwiddie's got 7 points for the quarter. Nets leading by 17. Harden outside. Kicks to Irving. Shoots over Gafford. Irving misses. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
Kuzma at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Dinwiddie against Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 21.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Irving dishes to Harden. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards trail by 15. Outside, Beal. The dish to Dinwiddie. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Bembry. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter. For Washington, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Over Irving. Beal can't get it to go.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Harden outside. Count it. Harden's got 23.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie against Harden. Dinwiddie with the bucket. He's got 21.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Brooklyn leading by 15. And here is Irving. Harden outside. With the floater. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Over Claxton. It's tipped. Harden with it. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
Cannot give Harden room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's an offensive juggernaut. It's really that simple.
Dinwiddie finds Gafford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford. That one is no good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Harden the pass to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Assist from
Irving's got 42 in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Gafford trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Wizards.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Beal trying to get open as Kuzma. Beal with the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Dinwiddie against Harden. And stolen by Kuzma. Now here's Beal. Down low. Kuzma can't get it to go. Now Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect